Time for all the hits, highlights, and heroes. It's time for Friday Night Blitz.
All right, here we go, the beginning of the high school football season. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. I'm your host, Rob Namnum. Now, we're going to begin our plethora of pigskin highlights with the Pigskin Classic featuring Pueblo County and Pueblo West. It was the first time the game was ever played at Cyclone Stadium. For more on the District 70 battle, we welcome in our big pulling guard here, Jason Carter. Good evening, Jason.
Yeah, good evening, Rom. It was an absolutely gorgeous day for the first ever matchup here at Cyclone Stadium. Now, this rivalry's been pretty one-sided of late. West has won 7 straight and 9 of the last 10 against their school district rivals. We'll see if that trend continues as, like you said, the Cyclones host this game for just the second time ever. First time was not at this field. Second half, Connor Farnsworth to Shane Larson, the senior. He's going to break some tackles. He's going to score to give the Cyclones a 20-3 lead. He had 3 total touchdowns on the night. West is going to go for 2. Farnsworth to the outside. Nieme Smyer Williams the catch, and he finds the pylon. It's now 22-3. 4th and goal. County still down big. They finally get into the end zone. Joey Paradiso hits Reese Weatherford. The Hornets down 22-9 after the missed 2-point attempt. The County defense would step up late. Trevor Gilmore, he gets the pick, and then the nice return, however, would not lead to any points for County. West would continue to threaten, but this time, in the end zone, it would be Jake Wilson with the interception. Again, though, no points. West would add a late score. They go on to their 8th straight Pigskin Classic. They win 29-9. To Florence, where the Huskies welcome in the Harrison Panthers in this 2A, 3A cross-conference showdown. The Florence defense had the answer early. Zoto Michael with the tackle for loss, as the game would remain scoreless. They couldn't keep the Panthers down for long, though. Sam Garcia, the great bootleg, fakes everyone out. He scores easy for the 7-0 lead for the visiting Harrison Panthers. Very next possession, Harrison, not quite as pretty this time around. The fumble, same result. It would eventually be picked up by Garcia as he would get into the end zone. He records the second score of the night. It's 14-zip. Then, after a fumble recovery, the Panthers, well, they're just going to keep adding on. Nicholas Jacques, he's going to do all the hard work this time around. Harrison Rowland, they go up 21-0, and they go on to win 21-12 to start their season off 1-0. So what a great start to the first Friday Night Blitz of 2015 as both Pueblo West and Harrison come away with big wins in week 1. Rob, for the rest of that plethora that you were speaking about, I hope you've got a lot more. We'll toss it back to you in the studio.
We sure do, Jason. Good job at the Pigskin Classic tonight. And how about Harrison starting off week 1 with a W? No need to pump the brakes. We are whizzing right along here on the Friday Night Blitz. Another intriguing matchup in week 1 features Falcon and Pine Creek. Falcon, they had a strong showing in week 1 against Pine Creek last year. This year, the Falcons didn't want a strong showing. They wanted a W. For more, we join Josh Williamson in the Blitzplex and newly lit set there, Josh.
Yeah,
looking pretty sharp with that nice red tie.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah. Well, they were wanting to get different things. For the Falcons, a tough test against the defending champs from Pine Creek, and it begins with the Doman connection. The defending champs, they started out slow, though, in this one. Brock Doman is going to throw a pick to Luke Parson, who is just waiting for this one. He takes that one all the way back inside, deep inside Pine Creek territory. And then Falcon would finally get on the board here first. The first to get on the board, Matt Bastian is going to punch it in for the score, and Falcon takes the early lead. Pine Creek would answer, though. Brock Doman this time pitches to his brother JoJo. JoJo takes it down the sideline, picks up a nice chunk of yards right in front of the NewsChannel 13 camera. Pine Creek then, they would punch it in the second quarter. Brian back with the score, and it's Pine Creek remaining undefeated 2-0. 35-13 is the final. Palmer Ridge and Sand Creek. Palmer Ridge with a nice run here from Trevor Grob. He gets loose to the outside and all the way around to the outside for the touchdown, but it's all for naught because of a flag. Palmer Ridge would get another chance. This time it's Sand Creek's Gentry Gortner. Oh, watch this hit. Slams him down to the ground. Nice tackle there by Gortner. Palmer Ridge would make it 24-0. Isaiah Sanders to Colin Ambrose for the score. Palmer Ridge is going to win it by the final of 51-21. Let's head out Grand Junction Central and Air Academy at Air Academy High School. Cale Powers is going to scramble to the backfield, make something of nothing as he finds Nate Renfrew. Nice job scrambling there. He runs it all the way for the score, 6-0 Air Academy. Grand Junction Central would come right back though. Herminio Barrera is going to find Alton. Darian Alton, that is. He takes it in all the way for the score. Another big touchdown as he runs it in. Air Academy, though, they would get the ball back, and they would be on the move again. Powers to Tabor Morse. He does a good job of finding the marker here and reaching for the first down. It's the visitors, though, taking this one. Grand Junction, 36-26. Over Air Academy. So some great football here tonight, Rob. And it looked like Falcon might give Pine Creek some fits, but the defending champs came back and they won the game.
All right, Josh, good work tonight out of you. Coming up, find out who has bragging rights in District 11 between Doherty and Palmer. The Blitz will continue to roll after this short break.